Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David Abu, and today we'll be talking about conditional formatting in Power BI. Most of the time, when we're doing analysis, we want to be able to condition either our numbers or our text items to different colors with different things that the different rules that we really want to set. So now we are going to look at how we are going to do that. So let's go to our data and let's see how we work with that. So I'm going to bring in segment. And I go in and bring in total sales. So I'm going to increase the size. So I go to format. I'm just going to type size here so that we can see and see how we increase it. So I don't know why my system is slow today, but let's see. Okay, so right now we're going to now do something. So we want to be able to do conditional formatting, and there are different ways in which you want to do conditional formatting. I will just be looking at each ways in which we do conditional formatting. So how do you do your conditional formatting? So if you come down to format, you're going to see something here called after fit formatting. You see conditional formatting. So when you click the drop down. Now, first of all, the question is, where do you want to work on when it comes to the conditional formatting? Is it the segment or the total sales? So we can pick the total sales first. Then the next thing is, what way do you want to condition your total sales? Is it by background color, the font color, the data bars, icons, and the web URL? So we're picking some of them, and you are going to see how it goes. So if we say background color, we'll just on background color, and the background just shows. You can also click on advanced control, and you change whichever way you want to change it. So let's say we have red to blue, and when you click OK, you should be able to work. Have you seen it? So it moves from red to purple, I think, and then to blue. So depending on minimum to maximum. So you can off the background color, and let's look at the font color. The font color also is still just the same thing, background and font. So whichever one you want to use, you just on and off them. And also this, you can click the advanced, and the same thing, you're moving from red to blue. So you're going to see, cool, have you seen it? So now you can also improve on it now. So let's improve on it. So let's assume that you want to use rules. So if you are using rule, so let's look at this now. We want to say if it is less than 0, greater than 0, or less than, let's say that is less than 2 million. Let's put as that 2 million. Then, and we want to make it, you have to be careful here. It's not percentage, it's actually numbers. So sometimes it just won't work. So now we have 2000001. Yes. Then less than let's put it at 20 million. Then we go to your next. I have to be careful of this percentage and numbers. So, and you go to the next one, I will say, okay, 20 million on 1, 20 million 1, yes. and we go to 50 million. Just put it that way. Just an example. Uh, yeah, and always remember to change it to number. Now you want to change the color depending on what you think. So we say red means that it's so low. Then we say yellow. Let's use, don't let us use yellow, let's just use like purple. Then we use blue. Yeah, something like this. So we can do it this way and click OK. So let's see how it works. So you can notice that. And why didn't we have, why is 52 million black? Is because if you look at our advanced control, the highest is 50 million. So if I put it at 53 million and click OK, it should change to blue. Cool. So that is how we work on conditional formatting. We can go up there and say, oh, I want to add bars just on the bars. If you click on the bar now, you are going to see. So now, but you can switch it off. Then another one you want to look at is the icon. So you see the icon, and you can now say, oh, for this icon, let me just advance it. Let me just do some cool things with it. So now you're going to see this. Then you can say, oh, you can change the style that you want to use. See, you can change the style that you want to use depending on where you want. So I can change it to this. You make like change the style, and I click OK. So you're going to see it's going to change immediately. So and when you bring in a normal slicer, let's bring in slicer, and we want to slice by product. Let's use product. You start seeing how it keeps changing depending on what you're trying to do. So you start seeing it that way. So and this is cool. And this is cool. So have you seen? Okay, cool. So now one last thing we want to do is, how do you now format when we are looking at fields? So let's look this. So now this segment, we want them to change color itself, but depending on the specific rule that has been set in another color or another table. So let's come here. So if you look at this now, they said government represent green, mid-market represent black and stuff. So we want to use this rule to bring in conditional formatting, so that anytime you see government, you should see green. Anytime you see mid-market, you should see black. So how do we do that? So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to conditional format. Same thing, conditional format. But this time we want to work on segment. So now we want to work on segment. I want to work on the font color itself. So you make like click on for the font color. I'm going to come here to field value. But in the field value, I will go to color. So I want you to work on the color. So now you start seeing what I mean here. When I click OK, have you seen it? So now let's go back, let's be sure. Government is green. So we'll go back here and check. Yeah, government is green. So we come here and say small business is red. Small business is red. So what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Just type them in the comment section. And what do you think? What do you think? Try it out. Thank you very much. And if you've not subscribed, if you're the first timer, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.